Thank y'all for tuning back in. Grassroots Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified for our latest and the greatest episodes, as well as make sure that you get in tune and join our Discord where we discuss everything from gaming, stocks, culture, and everything else in between. I am one of the hosts, Brandon Killabh.
I am the regular Nas.
I'm Wylson.
And of course, as always, we have Chris, aka Chris Bops, and we have Civ. How's everybody feeling? What's
Feeling
going
good,
on?
baby.
How was the weekend? Y'all good?
I'm amped, baby. I'm amped.
Why are you so amped? Like, can we just talk about that for a second?
Yeah, man. I had some coffee before I left work.
Okay.
I had a little what was that? A little protein milkshake thing my own little thing that I made up.
Oh, that sounds like you knew what you did with that. Okay.
Yeah, having fun with you guys. Pre-production. Pause.
Yeah. Wow. Well, first off, we can tell them a little bit about pre-production and the fact that we're all just showing our age just from our sneaker selection. Like,
cross trainers. That's it, man. Cross trainers and runners.
Can we talk about it for a minute? When's the last time you bought a basketball kick? Honestly.
Oh shit. Basketball sneaker, God.
A basketball kick.
It's been a while. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Because the last couple of pair of sneakers I bought were Yeezys.
Yeah.
And those are considered what, running shoes, cross trainers?
Cross trainers.
Yeah, man.
What about you, Wylson?
That's been a while. I can't really remember, honestly.
What are you talking about? You had the Fair Gods.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So, yeah, the Fair
Oh
Gods.
shit! Yeah, wait, hold on. Oh yeah,
Fair God once.
yeah, but that don't even count. That doesn't
out
count.
here fronting for
That
fronting
doesn't
for
count.
the brand.
No. You know why I don't count those? Just simply because of the fact that nobody's hooping in those. Like
PJ Tucker gets special ones made.
Yeah, but nobody's really hooping in them like that. You don't see mad people with Fear of God kicks on in the league. Nobody's rocking them like that. This is just the same way nobody's rocking the Marty McFlys. You're not really supposed to wear them to play basketball in them or walk
Those are
around
basketball sneakers? The McFlys?
I can't remember what the Marty McFlys were actually supposed to be. Like what they were intended for, I should say. I don't know if they were a basketball kick or can we look that up now? Think about it. I wonder what they are.
Is that just like a leisure wear sneaker?
Well, it was a sport. It was a sports shoe. It was made for hoverboarding.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, man, that really puts the pin in it.
Yeah, it really gave me all the context I needed there.
Oh man.
Well, all right. Well, while we wait on that shit, listen, Shmurda is home. Bobby Shmurda is finally released. So for those that don't know or have been under a rock for God knows how long, specifically 6.5 years, damn near, Bobby Shmurda was pretty much detained in December of 2014, where him and the rest of his G69 conglomerates, I'll say, were detained. Now, the reason why this is such a glorious day for not only just because he's home, just for hip hop, because this is one of those classic times where you have an artist, a rapper that lived the life, and we'll explain that. So with Shmurda going on trial and not snitching or not saying anything and just taking his time, that automatically puts Shmurda in the legendary category. There's very few artists to do that. So you have him, you have Little Kim, you have who else? Well, any other rapper in between that's done it. I'll say
C-Murder, BG.
C-Murder,
BG.
BG.
Yeah.
Oh yes, no, you're right. BG, yeah, BG. You're absolutely right. And who else?
Boozy.
It's a
Pimp C?
Pimp C. It's a small list of people that have just taken it on the chin. Pause. Gucci.
Yeah. What do you tell the judge? Bitch, I might be.
Yeah, I might be.
Are you guilty? Bitch, I might be.
I might be.
That's one of the realest things
man,
ever.
That's one of the it's one of the realest comebacks I've ever heard to a judge ever in my life. Next to some shit that Wayne said a little while ago. Like, did y'all remember those Wayne clips when he was being interrogated?
Oh yeah.
Or his deposition rather.
Yeah, but that was the interview. Stand there in front of the judge.
Yeah.
Bitch, I might be.
Yeah. That's a different level of gangster. I don't possess any of that. That's way different.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look over to my lawyer. Should I answer?
Yeah, like what should I say, fam? So yeah, he's home, man. I love to see all of the artists, rappers, just all walks of life supporting him. He looks happy. He looks good. He looks like he's in a good space. They immediately, him and Rowdy immediately got to working and celebrating as they should. I want them to just put out music and just stay focused, yo. Like I feel like this is their moment right now. They have a great moment to literally start over from scratch per se, and really, really, really take stride. Now, my only question is, do you guys think that they'll struggle? Because I saw a lot of clips of them when they were trying to like understand, they were trying to work IG live and shit. Did you guys see it? It was mad funny when they were trying to figure out the screen sharing part of it. How do you think they're adjusting, them adjusting?
I mean, it's going to take them a few weeks to kind of get adjusted. I think
acclimated.
Bobby's still on parole, if I'm not mistaken, because he has 7, he got out in like 6 and some change. So I think he's walking the line. I'm gonna say this, man. It's a very few people that are built like that. And when I mean built like that, I mean the dude was offered 5 years while Rowdy was offered 14. And he said, how can I get him home earlier? I say, well, if you take 7 and he takes 7, then that'll work it out. So it's very few people, whether it's the music industry, streets, or whatever, that actually do that for a friend of theirs. Because I don't even think they're related. They're close friends.
They're just close friends.
You know, and that should be applauded that, listen, you took it on the chin. You did your time and you came home. Personally, like the music, but it's hip hop drill. I can't get into. That's not my thing. But that's what it is. Like I can't front. I can't sit up here and be like, yo, it's drill music. That's not my lane.
You mind if I get a word in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, okay? Neither one of these two legends are going to struggle. Do you understand? Now, I'm extremely happy to have Bobby home. I feel like Bobby's the bigger star because of everything that, he does outside of the music too. But for me personally, I like to compare everybody. I treat rap and music like it's a sport. So if I were to compare the two on a personal level, I'm more excited for Rowdy's music. Because Rowdy's a beast. Even though Bobby has, one of the biggest New York songs, possibly of all time.
About a week ago.
There you go, Nas, do that dance. Wimp, wimp, wimp. But Rowdy's Computers is up there with Juelz Santana's.
Computing.
That joint. Nah. Juelz Santana, I can't remember.
What the games are missing? Or that's the album, right? What the game's been missing?
I can't remember. But that one song that Juelz has, that once it comes on, everybody's leaning.
Santana's
Town, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah,
Anyhow you put it, I'm excited to have both of them home, but don't ever say that they're gonna struggle.
No, I didn't say they were struggling.
Because these two guys were the first New York artists on drill music. The first two, and the fact that they went away for how many years?
7 or 6.
6.5, almost
7 years, and came back right on time.
You know what have been
all of New York is on drill music.
Yo, you know what have
so
been
Nas, I say to you, and I challenge you, my friend, to challenge yourself to get on to drill music. Stop being an old fogey.
I'll look into it. I think would have been dope for Bobby though. And I was just thinking when he came home, somebody should have grabbed the gray and blue New York Knicks hat and threw it to him.
Damn, that would have been
and just have him catch it.
Did you see all those memes where the hat was traveling around the world to make it back to Bobby? I was happy about it, man. I feel like I just feel like the fans marketed Bobby coming home with the memes, with everything you can think of to welcome him back to civilization and to be home, So I'm happy for those guys. I really, really hope that we get a lot of music because I'm sure they've been going. They already started shooting videos and everything. So I'm excited.
Man. New York is going to be on fire this summer. I mean, all they need is 1 or 2 hits, and I see the Migos kept it trill with them.
Yeah,
through 20 stacks to them.
Through 20 stacks to them. Picked them up from off the P1.
That's because they are one Schmigos.
The Schmigos.
Schmigos.
Yeah, man. But speaking of competitiveness, this past week, the chicken wars are on and popping. Well, I know how you colored folk love everything fried.
Oh, God,
McDonald's released a chicken sandwich Popeyes got a chicken sandwich. Wendy's has a chicken sandwich. The hood is a set ablaze. I still prefer Shake Shack's chicken sandwich. I tried Popeyes. Wasn't that good. I wasn't impressed. I didn't see what all the hubbub was about.
I said I was never trying the chicken sandwich from Popeyes. I still haven't tried it.
It's trash. To me, it was trash.
But for McDonald's, listen, I'm a loyalist McDonald's. I still eat McDonald's. I don't care what anyone says, fam.
Well, they just dropped the chicken sandwich. You want it?
Yeah, the chicken wasn't on and popping, man.
I know.
Why wouldn't you try the Popeyes chicken sandwich?
I feel like
is the commercial. I got Popeyes.
Yeah, you know what it is.
But I'm offended.
You know what it is? For me, it's always been one of those things. Like if y'all, like not y'all, but like if the consumer was beasting over it, I never rushed to it. Does that make sense? Like I never went with the trends of this is really really popping. Let's go eat this sandwich. Like no, I'll wait. I never wanted to be caught online outside standing waiting for a fucking chicken sandwich.
Somebody taking your picture. Yo, Brandon is there, man.
If I'm being completely honest, think about the optics. And this is when the sandwich came out in the cold. Think about it. You sitting there when the line is mad long, when everyone was fiending for a chicken sandwich, and Brandon is supposed to be outside standing waiting for a fucking chicken sandwich. No sirree, Bob. Won't be me.
So you guys do know with this chicken sandwich war, they're just waiting for black people to give them free advertisement, right?
Yeah.
Listen. So that's my bigger play.
Let me finish. I'm bringing that up because also over this week, USPS, Amazon Prime, and everybody else was having the Is It Up challenge to dance to Cardi B joint. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that all of these big companies are having a plantation talent show?
I hate it. Listen, Wilson, you know how I feel about those commercials. They get all them black folk up there. It was the black lady from Popeyes that's been getting paid. Hi, baby. Welcome to my kitchen.
But
Shorty, you haven't been in the kitchen in years.
We've been talking about this for a while, though.
And give them comedy.
Listen, we have been talking about this for a very long time. Black culture has been exploited and is continuously being exploited present day. This isn't something that's new to us. I just want, what would be new to us is if we actually stopped and stopped allowing it to happen.
Sure. We ain't gonna stop collecting them checks. That brother up there, I got Popeye. Man, he made the face of Popeye. All that. I hate that, dude. I hate that commercial so much.
It's nasty.
He made the face, the ugly. I hate that. I know y'all gonna clip that out and have that circulating.
Let me be clear. That's gonna be a meme, my friend. That's going. 100%.
Yeah, man. McDonald's is next. They always get the little girl, the little racially ambiguous girl
but
with
McDonald's
her hair pulled back.
McDonald's been keeping it real. They've been keeping it real for a little while.
Haven't kept it real since Calvin had a job.
That's not true, man. Listen, the McRib sandwich brought them back years ago. Say what you want.
Listen, I'm going to say to hell with that McRib sandwich and say those spicy chicken nuggets.
Oh, baby. But that's from Wendy's.
Yo, see? You see?
Wendy's nuggets are trash. I don't know what they did to become last place in nuggets. Wendy's makes the worst nuggets now.
Well, maybe Wendy's
first came out with nuggets.
Maybe I haven't. Well, hold on. If we're going to talk about
look at us over here having this plantation.
See what they do?
Right now.
See what they do?
I got right into it. Because we're talking about some chicken now.
Listen, if we're gonna talk about it, the goat of all goats in restaurant chain chicken anything is Roy Rogers. Roy Rogers.
Chris cut his mic.
Cut
his mic.
Cut his mic.
Tom, Roy Rogers was delicious.
Fam, don't be disrespectful. Do not be disrespectful.
Let's get a little disrespectful because now we're talking about dinosaurs. Do they even exist anymore?
Yes, they do.
Where can you find a Roy Rogers outside of a truck stop?
On the truck stop. That's all you need to know.
That's all
you need to know. Listen, if you know, man.
They're not even in the big leagues anymore. This is the big three.
They're still, man.
They're not
talking about the big three now. While LeBron James is still out there, I almost called him
Roy Rogers will forever be GOAT.
Hold on, didn't Arby's throw their hat in there too? Arby's was
all right, but I feel like Arby's was really like more so like clean cut You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's like a clean cut kind of.
Arby's has been canceled since its conception. So we got the meats.
No, Arby's just dropped the meat mountain sandwich.
Meat mountain sandwich, man.
Yeah, I'm good. I know what they're doing. I know what you're up to, Arby's.
All right, so I won't admit.
I won't partake.
I won't admit to y'all that when I used to work at the movie theater in Jersey City, I used to fucking destroy Arby's.
That's
for
disgusting.
Lunch.
Your stomach was
nah, man. Listen. Before no, I won't say that. That's disrespectful. I'll just say that Arby's had a good chicken sandwich at one point. For real. Like, it was really, really good.
Yo, imagine walking up with all your homies and ordering the meat mountain. I'm gonna tap Brandon like, yo, Brandon, hold on 1 second. Yo, let me get a meat mountain.
Hey fam, don't ever tap me and ask me to get a meat mountain. Let me be very clear with you. Don't ever.
You enjoying that Arby's
That's
over a nice candlelight while you play chess?
Yeah, but how do you even bring your girl to like something like that? Like, yo, wait, imagine if you hear your girl ordering that, like, yo, can I get the meat mountain? Like, huh? What?
I'm okay.
Like, you gotta flip.
I just gotta make sure there ain't no dude taking the order.
You just
if
never
dude
know.
Taking the order, I'll be looking at him like, you better not repeat that.
That's awkward. Oh, so yeah. If I'm the guy taking the order, I'm like, oh, so you want the meat mountain, huh? Do you want the extra condiments on the side?
Yo, Arby's is wild for that, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, Arby's. Well, hold on. All right. So if we're chopping out, right? If we're chopping out, which one of those chains do you think is not going to make it throughout the race? Because I feel like the wittiest of all witty chains right now consistently has been Wendy's. Their Instagram and their Twitter is lit.
Yeah.
Who else is really fucking with Wendy's right now? Honestly.
But Wendy's food quality went down. Like, their chicken sandwich used to taste a lot better. The spicy
chicken joint.
Something happened. They downgraded in their quality of meat.
Yo, Wendy's, cut the check, bitch.
I'm an avid fast food
enthusiast,
frequenter.
Frequenter.
I frequent any fast food spots.
You do frequent fast food, yo.
I do.
Many a times
I'm the definition of a bachelor.
Many a times I got in Wilson's car and the passenger seat is filled with old McDonald's bags.
McDonald's bags.
So that's what we're doing now?
Snitching.
We start disclosing real information about our lives.
Real information about our lives.
You just said you're a fast food enthusiast.
Yeah.
Second of all,
but that's control. I'm not talking about the bags. First off, cars don't have garbage cans. Where the fuck else is it gonna go? You expect me to get out my car after eating a delicious
word and actually
being all full and throwing it out
right with it?
You crumble everything up and you put all the garbage in the big bag that it came in.
What are you talking about, man? Where are you getting these big bags from?
Fam.
The only big bag at a fast food restaurant is a McDonald's breakfast bag. Nas, I know what I'm talking about. You don't. You're Muslim. You don't even eat these things. Or if you do, you just committed a sin.
Either way, you're fucked.
You ever went to a fast food joint and like seeing a woman behind there and go like, damn, so you too cute to be working there? Oh, how'd you end up at Taco Bell? You ever do that?
I think that happens daily with people. Like, you often will see someone that you find attractive and be like, oh man, that's a beautiful person. And then, like, what's the bad thing is when what?
For a woman, it doesn't matter where they work. It only matters for a man. It doesn't matter where a woman works. I've been watching a lot of Kevin Samuels. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with him, but he's on fire right now.
That's the well-dressed brother that disrespects everybody.
He doesn't disrespect. He's teaching, and he's doing all foundational Black Americans a service.
Hold on. Not to cut you off. Fuck. And this wasn't even on the docket. This is what I wanted to talk about real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Did you guys see the professor that is, I think, I don't know what type of drug enthusiast. I don't know if it's
heroin.
I want to say it's heroin or cocaine. Heroin. What do you guys think about that?
Hold on, I want to see this. I want to talk.
Doctor and heroin.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I want to hear what Wilson. I want to hear Wilson's point with Samuels real quick before he loses his train of thought.
All right, but look up that story though too.
Yeah, look that up. Yeah, you go back to that.
So Kevin Samuels, and basically he's doing black people a service as far as speaking about the relationships between black men and black women. Now, what I was saying is it doesn't matter where a woman works, which is true, because when it comes to women, it's all about their looks. Period. That's all men.
Well, it
care
depends
about.
on what you hold on. It
Nope.
depends. It depends on what you want out of that relationship with a woman.
Now I'm about to morph into Kevin Samuels. Men
Proceed.
are visual. Okay.
Okay.
We're visual. If the visions aren't there, we're not going for it.
That's
It
not
doesn't,
true.
because your goal as a man is to provide for a woman.
I'll follow.
No,
I'll follow with that.
So when we
I'm
first
not following
so
with
when
any
we
of
first
this.
see a woman, we're attracted by the looks, period. So they could be working at McDonald's. It doesn't matter if they have their life together or nothing. They could be living at home and be 31. Doesn't matter. If that's the same thing with a man, you're a bum.
I'll agree with that. I just don't think it's the same thing, though. Meaning, like,
What do you mean?
Well,
Because men are visual. Brandon, you're not dating an ugly chick. You never would.
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, of course, naturally, the first your first thing would be looks, right? You're automatically going to go with that. Anyone says that that's not the case is 100% lying. I think secondly is
The blind are not lying, but go ahead.
I'm sorry.
The blind.
No. I wanted you to say that joke again because it did not land. So just say it again, please.
No, you didn't get it, but them out there, they'll get it.
I caught it. I want the audience to hear that joke not land. Let's have a moment of silence for that bum ass fucking joke you told. But no, all jokes aside, I agree with what you're saying as far as the man being judged. I'm saying I think it does matter for where the woman works as well. Like, and the only reason I'm saying this, hold on, just feel me.
Go on.
I feel like maybe you should raise your standards a little bit.
Well, here goes where it doesn't matter, because as men, and I'm quoting Kevin Samuels, shout out to him.
Why are we shouting this guy out? I don't even know why we're shouting him. He didn't pay for this. No, we're not about to shout him out.
The man's on fire right now.
I don't care.
If I'm taking his words, we CC. We're not ESPN. We CC here, buddy.
Okay, CC him.
So CCing him, a woman's job doesn't matter, because as men, we don't have access to their money.
That's true. But I mean,
they're not paying for dates.
Well, that's a different, and that's what I'm saying.
They're
that's
not
why
taking
I can't
us
roll
on
with
vacation.
Listen, I know women that do all of those things. That's what I'm saying. I can't roll with you. I think you should change.
Hold on. I'm not changing it. I'm not changing it, because if women pay for a date, it's usually symbolic.
No, it's not.
It's usually symbolic. They're not paying for a majority of the dates, or even a fair amount. They might.
That's not true.
That's not
true.
Birthday.
That's not true. That is not true. It's not true. It's not true.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I have to stop you. What I want you to do is change your standards. That's what I think it is.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're telling me to change my standards. In order for me to change what you want to change, women would have to change. I can't change.
That's not true. That's not true.
No,
that's not true.
Make your case, Brandon. Make your case.
I can make the case right now. Does your environment dictate yourself, whether you're in the hood or not in the hood? Meaning, does your environment dictate how your behaviors are and how you function throughout the day? Yes or no?
My environment, no.
Well, no, that's a loaded question.
No, it's not. It's a very direct question.
I mean, I'm not really sure what he means, but
okay,
I do what I want.
No. All right. So let me say this. When you go to work,
Mm-hmm.
when you go to work, you have to follow a certain protocol, right?
Mm-hmm.
In following the protocol, there should be some etiquette there as well.
Okay. You're being very vague.
I'm not. I'm
following you. What you're saying is correct, but
help me, because I feel like I'm getting
so
tongue tied, or I'm having a brain fart.
How are we correlating this to a woman's job or what she does for a living?
Well, because I look at it like, all right, how can I explain this? Let me think.
I know what you're saying. You're saying some women have bought you like a meal or two, and you're trying to correlate that into being something that's the norm when it's not.
No. But that's the other thing. I'm not saying that it's normal. What I'm saying is it could be normal. if you change your scope or change your trajectory or even change what you're pushing for or looking for or even attracted to, because that matters.
Well,
Law
let me
of
ask you
attraction,
this.
all of that matters. So I think if you change even having the mindset of saying, oh, I could deal with that, or just overlooking it, because I feel like if you overlook certain things like that, those are things that you could be overlooking in terms of someone lacking ambition, someone lacking drive, someone lacking like those that can be a real thing.
Well, when it comes to women, we more so look for their femininity and their friendliness,
and that's what I'm saying.
Their
it's
kindness,
different.
their ability to inspire you. Now,
I want support. I want to feel loved, but I also want you to be about your business too.
It's a great conversation.
Now, her being about her business, right? Have you ever been in a relationship, and be honest, where a woman has paid for at least 30% of everything, whether it be dates, places that you go?
Yeah, but that's why I don't agree with what you're saying. I know women that do that.
But you didn't answer.
I said yes. Hey, yo, can you listen? Yes. Of course, you know that. You know my history. What I'm saying is, you saying that women.
I don't know
women,
that history.
What are you talking about?
I know
right now.
No, I know that you've been in a relationship. Are you telling me that in your relationship, in your past relationship?
Yeah, if I have to say yes one more time, I'm going to say yes. That's what I'm saying. What you're saying to me doesn't make sense to me. And just seeing other people's relationships and knowing women that do that, and knowing God, like, that's what I'm saying. I just think it's one of those things where maybe you should, and I say this a lot to people. A lot of my female friends have trouble with their dating situations. And I say the same thing to them. Sir. Hey, yo, well, maybe if you don't go for the same type of person, you don't get the same type of outcome.
Sir,
maybe you need to change your optics a little bit.
If you had a woman paying for 30% of everything, you need to write a book. Because that is.
I think what Brandon is implying, that person paid more than 30%.
Damn, that's what I'm saying. I think you should probably just go meet some different people. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I need to start hanging out with Brandon.
Hold on.
Yesterday.
Now Brandon opened up a whole entire another door.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Let's walk.
How did this happen?
What do you mean? How did it happen? There are nice people in the world that actually believe in chivalry and believe in wanting to make their partner or significant others feel nice.
Chris, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to bring you in. I'm going to have to tag in Chris. I know Chris, whenever I tag in Chris.
Well, that's the other thing. You can't talk relationship. You haven't been in a relationship in years. You don't even know what it feels like.
But I've been in relationships.
But not in modern day.
But listen, so this is why I'm tagging. This is why I'm tagging in Chris, and this usually backfires on me.
But go ahead, bring him in, Chris. Go ahead.
Oh no, I don't know if I can because Chris is.
No, you already tagged him in.
He's already in.
I already regret this.
Yeah, I'm here, and full disclosure, she's sitting right next to me, so
don't get smacked, Chris. Don't get punched. That right hand to come quick.
I'm done. I already know which way this is going.
She's looking right now. That right hand to come quick.
Listen, all I'm saying, Chris. Don't answer
Chris,
anything,
do you and your girl go 50-50? Everything.
So I honestly speaking,
no, you're not about to answer that. That is not your business to ask him.
No, come on, man.
That's rude.
No, I have no problem.
Answer for him, Brandon. Let Chris
answer.
That's
rude, man.
That's not rude.
That's like
listen. He's probably gonna side with you. I can already hear it.
Honestly speaking, it's split 50-50.
Listen, you better than me. Don't ask me about what I'm doing in my home. Fuck you. Like, that's like me asking, hey, yo, what's in your bank account right now? That's the same thing to me.
Well, let me ask Nas, before you got married. Were you in any?
Can we have stories about you? No. You keep it. Can we talk about you? Why are you not in a relationship? How about that?
Well, here.
Everyone else on this program has either been in a relationship, not in a relationship, or married. What about you?
I mean, I can answer.
You're gonna find love.
I can answer that. I've been in relationships that have been from. I am the Riddler.
An enigma. Go. What?
I am Wylson Enigma. Wylson Enigma is my actual name. There you go, folks. My last name has been exposed. It's Wylson Enigma. So
that's hard.
So I've been in relationships that have spanned it from normally the longest one 4.5 years. Two other ones about 2 years each.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 35-year-old man, and I've also been in other relationships besides that. So I am very well versed in being in relationships. Can't let you discredit me on that. So
proceed.
So now, as far as paying for things go, every time that we go out, I would say at least 90% of all the dates I've ever been on, I've paid for in full.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong.
So is that also the case in your dating life? What percentage of dates do you think you've paid for in your entire career of dating?
Well, again, for me, I'm big on taking care of whomever I'm going out with, so that doesn't matter for me.
It does because that goes to my point.
Yeah, that's kind of the argument here, Brandon.
No, I guess what the both of you are missing is that I would normally, and this could be in any capacity. If we're going out and we're going to dinner, yeah, I'll take care of it. But
Brandon,
what I'm saying is, can I finish what I'm saying? That's not.
Absolutely.
How can you combat my point if you haven't heard it? What I'm simply saying is that, yes, does that happen the majority of the times? Yes. Is that anticipated or expected or presumed or assumed? Yes. Let me be clear, right? What I'm saying is that there are women out there that when you go pay, they move your card and then they take care of it. They exist, is what I'm saying.
But
I'm saying you can't.
Those are anomalies.
I at no point in this conversation did I ever say that it was a norm or anything.
But that's the whole point.
Make sure you rewind this 2 minutes and 45 seconds in the past and play that clip where he says that's the norm.
That's the whole conversation.
I said for me. Do you get what I'm saying? That's everyone stop talking. That's the problem. It's the listening. It's the words. Listen to the words that I'm saying. I said. That is normal for me and my experiences. So and then I followed by saying, hey, maybe you should change your optics. Maybe you should change your standard. That's specifically what I said. I've never not once said that was the norm for women across the board. I would never say that. So I said there are women out there that do that. I also said I know women specifically that are dating and are and doing all different types of things that openly call me for advice on their partners and significant others. It's a normal. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's normal across the board.
So if we're talking about words, you just now said standards. Standards implies expectations. So let me ask you a question. What is your expectations of a woman to pay as far as a date goes? Right? When you take a chick out on dates.
That's the difference. That's the difference, though.
You don't expect a woman to pay, right?
No, I don't care. That's I guess you know what it is.
And in your experience, have women paid?
Yo, you asked me that already. I've answered that question a million times. I keep saying yes.
So let's throw dirt on women. It's okay in this case.
But what I'm saying is it's wrong because just because I'm paying, I'm saying to you that there are women out there that are established and that are openly wanting to do something nice for a man. I don't
once in a while.
And I'm agreeing with you. You just want to fight me.
Can I jump in?
At no point have I combated.
Can I jump in here real quick?
Yes,
Go.
Do you think that the professor who does heroin is getting his dinners paid for?
I wonder if he's remembering it.
You know about that?
I'm being honest.
Wilson,
what?
Do you know about that? The professor who does heroin, and he says it's just like drinking alcohol for somebody. It helps them unwind.
Well, I could see that. I can tell you got some stories about cocaine.
I was about to say
nothing but horror stories.
I've learned. We
having a real podcast today. What's going on here?
Listen, we can talk about it. I was on Clubhouse, and they were talking about doing cocaine, and I was telling my first cocaine experience story. Not me doing it, obviously, but I was in a club performing. I'll never forget. It was in I want to say Green Room. I want to say one of those clubs in the city. It was for an album release party. And there was some finance guys, and I'll never forget it because we were talking about money, and they said they were in finance. I'll never forget this shit. So they're like, "Yo, let's go grab a drink." I'm like, "Nah, I don't really drink after, you know what I mean? Venues, I'm working. It's crazy, blah blah blah." I'm like, "All right, cool. Well, we about to go over here and go sit on the couch and shit. We'll come over there." So it's hookah over there. So I'm like, "All right, cool, fuck it." We'll sit down, and boy, they didn't have any. They weren't discreet at all. They just started busting down the stuff right there on the couch. I thought I was gonna get locked up right there on the couch. I was like, what's happening here? I'd never seen that before. I saw this at a young age.
For real. Well, I mean, you've never done cocaine. You never done cocaine? Let me talk about cocaine from the other side. So
I think the statute of limitations are up for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's up. It's up. I've lived a long life. I'm a 35-year-old man. At some point along the way.
I just want to say, I feel like this is going to be our realest podcast ever.
I love it.
Well, look.
Let's walk. Come on, man. Let's
walk.
Walk.
We're all adults. We're all adults.
Let's go.
If you tried marijuana, you can't judge somebody who tried cocaine.
Okay. Go ahead. Every heroin addict that I have seen had no control.
Oh yeah, heroin and crack is two different. Those are two different things.
How he's still teaching?
So hold on. Let me get to that point now, because that was my point. So as I was explaining this to people in Clubhouse, there's a few people in there, much like Wylson, that said, "Hey, yo, no, I've done it, and it's amazing." They explained.
You'll never get a bad review on it.
Yeah, for real. They said, "Yo, it gets a bad rap." So I was trying to explain to him. I said, I think for people that grew up in like urban areas or just were exposed to things early on, it was like a cardinal sin to even look at shit like that. Like I grew up watching New Jack City. I grew up watching Menace to Society. I grew up watching all of these movies where heroin and crack was not glorified, it was horrified.
Yeah.
Or it was horrifying, I should say. So for me, it was just a cardinal rule to you better not never even get caught with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was never, it just wasn't a thing. So to hear the polar opposite side of it from a whole plethora of people that literally made me feel like I was a Martian for never had done it or doing anything with it. Like I was befuddled.
Well, here goes the funny thing about cocaine. Cocaine and Molly have pretty much the same kind of effect, except for they affect you differently on the come down. You know what I'm saying? So
no,
if somebody tried Molly before, you might as well try cocaine, because it's going to give you the same type of high, but it's just that your come down is different. Like with Molly, Molly could like knock you out.
Yeah, but Molly has like a whole bunch of shit combined in it. No,
cocaine could kill you. Of course, you'd have to do a lot. But with cocaine, you'll probably just end up just grinding your teeth or some shit like that.
I'm good on that too.
But once you try one, you can't judge a person for trying the other.
I'm not here to judge, man. I just, in my head, and like Brandon said, I've always looked at those things and went, that's really not for me.
Yeah.
That needle, and I'm specifically talking about heroin. That needle, I didn't want anything that I had to shoot in my arms.
Yeah, man.
I'm good.
Well, also, let me bring it full circle for the people. I think that alcohol is worse than all of them.
I can see that.
Alcohol is legal.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
Alcohol is legal. It kills a lot of people. It ruins a lot of lives. And it's right at your fingertips. And everybody acts like it's okay just because the government sanctioned it and found a way to tax it.
Well,
you see, marijuana and cocaine and all that wouldn't be illegal if it was hard for people to make on their own. Alcohol, nobody's gonna go fill up the tub with all the ingredients to make some moonshine. Nobody's doing that.
There are people who still do that.
Yeah, there's people that still do that in the South.
Yeah, but they're down south. They probably got like a piece of hay in their mouth and a hat, and they're walking around with their overalls.
No. And I can say this now because darkness is dead. My father used to make his own wine. He put cut up the strawberries and the yeast and some water.
Where was your grandfather from?
My grandfather? South Carolina. But he never had a straw hat.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't have a straw hat in there.
Okay. So what?
I got mad Southern friends. They're gonna jump you.
No. My family is actually from the South. They used to have like this pipes and all that.
Oh, so your own family's gonna beat you up. All right.
The funny thing is, no one in my family could beat me up. I take great pride.
Yeah, man, but no, you're right. Alcohol, that's a government. That's
my older brother might wash me. I'm not sure.
That's a government seal that you're cracking, man. And then they punish you if you drink too much. I mean, that's just how the country rolls. You drink too much, they punish you.
So you're telling me
it's a sickness too, though.
Oh, so your grandfather was from South Carolina, but didn't have no Southern ways?
Yes, he did.
No, I didn't say I
got Southern ways.
I didn't say he. I didn't. Hold
on the low.
Hold on. I didn't say he didn't have Southern ways. I said he didn't have a straw hat and jean overalls. That wasn't his style. It was more 2-piece suits and a tobacco pipe. Yeah, not about it. But yeah, the moonshine. When I was little, I tasted some of that moonshine from South Carolina. Chest was on fire.
Listen, any hair, any hair that you had on your chest when you drank like Hennessy that made you allegedly get hair, moonshine would singe that shit off. Moonshine. If you've ever had authentic, real moonshine,
man,
it can start a lawnmower.
I don't know why people drink that.
It can literally start a lawn. Yeah, it could. If it's strong enough, it can start a lawnmower.
Well, you know, like the slaves and everything used to drink, right?
What do you mean?
What
they used to drink? Like the recipe for Jack Daniels, stolen from a slave.
I thought a black dude just helped and worked at the distillery in Tennessee.
Stolen.
You know, he worked there.
Yeah, wait,
he wasn't a slave. Yeah, he wasn't a slave. He worked there.
Can we look that up? I'm not rolling.
JD, listen, that was Darkness's. That was his drink of choice. Was JD. So man. Yeah, I remember a black dude. I think he helped come up with it, but
yeah, I thought he helped come up with it. I don't remember him being
Nathan Nearest Green.
Mm-hmm.
What about him? Read it.
Old JD.
Yeah.
What did it say?
An African American slave who taught Jack Daniel how to make whiskey.
Okay.
That's everything you wanted, right?
He taught him how to make whiskey.
Are you not entertained?
And it's Black History Month, right? Shout out.
It is Black History Month. Yo, just to let you guys know, I did another podcast this week. I was dropping mad Black History Month
oh my God.
Quotes.
Oh my God.
Yes, the first Wylson feature on another podcast.
Wait, no. Oh
yes,
my
sir.
God.
Mad Black History.
No, that's fine.
Moments.
Listen, for the viewers and listenership, if you're listening to anything Wylson and or any interviews, just separate him from the rest of us, meaning like Civ, Nas, Chris. He has his own independent thoughts.
He was a lone wolf out there.
Outside of Grassroots Podcast,
terrorizing the internet.
Yeah,
I was out there.
Now I need to know. I want to know who trusted you. Who trusted you? I need to know.
Huh?
I said I need to know who trusted you outside.
I hope you introduce yourself as Wylson Enigma.
I shouted y'all out too.
Oh,
that's what's up.
That's not
yeah, it's on. Hold on. Let me pull up the.
That's him.
I don't want to pronounce it wrong.
Let me see.
Oh, look at what he got the flight jacket back on. Look at
him.
Wait, you pulled it up?
Yeah, Chris did. Chris pulled it up.
Okay, send that to me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at this. Look at you boys growing up. I'm so proud.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up like a mug.
I see you, player.
Yo, I see you, player.
So,
my fault. It's Chicanx podcast. It's a Spanish podcast.
Were you speaking Spanish?
I'm very diverse.
Oh my God.
So
I want to. You're very diverse.
I wanted to expand the Grassroots family to
Telemundo.
That's my job. That's my
Telemundo.
I'm the international
La Flaca
correspondent.
Yeah. La Flaca y el Gordo. Yeah, you know about
or should I say correspondes?
All right, so hold on. So hold on. Just so we're clear, we're not gonna get canceled for anything that you said, right? Or you won't get canceled. You won't get canceled, right?
I can't make any promises. I was going hard. I was going hard.
God, man.
It's Black History Month.
All right, now we got.
It was Black History Month on the Spanish podcast.
Yeah, on the Spanish podcast. This shit is. This is already bad. Like I already see what's happening here. Like.
Yeah, man, Chicanx. Check me out.
Well, how was it though? I'm curious. How was it?
No, it was dope, man. I'm not even gonna front. It was a different experience because I've been Wylson my whole life, but going someplace else as Wylson.
Yeah, that is true. This is actually your first time, like actually going and being Wylson. That's actually interesting.
Even though the podcast is ran by friends of mine. But still,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm about to put this on my story right now.
Yeah, I'm still looked at as Wylson, and there's a certain level of I have to deliver. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, well,
because you could be cool. It's probably like when you sit down with Joe and them, right?
well,
Like,
yeah, well,
like you're Brandon, but then it's like you're Killer BH.
No, but they don't ever call me Killer BH. They just trash me. they don't ever give me respect. All they do is make fun of me.
Yeah, my friends are nice.
My friends are nice.
I need new friends, man. That's what it is. All you guys do is talk about me and tell me I'm worthless.
Nobody tells you you're worthless, man.
All the time. It's horrible. It's horrible. Oh, I want to go listen to this pod. Hold on. So wait, is there anything else we're supposed to talk about before we get out of here?
Yeah, baby. My Knicks, baby. 17-17. The world is going crazy. They're in 5th place, right? 5th place. I love it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, listen, for the for the listeners.
What?
If you take I feel you. If you take nothing away from this episode, it's really the fact that you should probably raise your standards.
17-17.
Look
That's
at
how
what
bad.
you're happy with.
500. They're 500 and I'm 8.
Wait, 7,500 what?
Yo, they're 500. They're 17-17 or 15-15, whatever the fuck they are.
17-17,
hey, he said our Knicks are on fire. No, you guys are on 500. Y'all ain't on fire. Like,
on fire, baby.
For the Knicks, that's fire.
That is.
They're not like my
progress. It's progress. That's not being on fire.
Hold on. When did you become a Nets fan?
Who's a Nets fan?
We discussed this on the Imani podcast.
Oh yeah. He switched up quick. You don't remember that?
I never switched up. I was never a Knicks fan.
Listen, no, just stop it. I don't judge you. I love you.
I wish I had. I was gonna switch to the Brooklyn hat.
I was about to say. I was waiting.
I was gonna do it.
I was waiting for it.
Next time your camera goes out, you should come.
Yo, where? Oh, hold on. So real quick, wait. Let's talk about the Twitter superfan. So, recently Twitter came out. Super follow. Sorry. Twitter just recently came out with a few different features. So number one, if you're paying attention, Twitter is pretty much taking a bunch of things from a number of different companies and then incorporating it into their platform, i.e. Their stories now with the highlights, i.e. this new super follow thing. Now it's looking like a lot of DSPs and or social media sites are segueing to subscription based models. And it looks like Twitter is the first one with this new iteration of the super follow. So Chris, give us a little bit of context on what the super follow is and what we can expect from Twitter.
So basically it works kind of like OnlyFans. Like you subscribe to this person that they tweet, and then their tweets are protected, but people subscribe to them and that pay for these tweets, they can see them. So in addition to that, they also have a clubhouse function where they can enter chat rooms as well. So Twitter is really trying to get monetized as kind of their goal for 2021.
Yo, so back in the day, we used to joke about that shit, right? Like, I don't know if y'all did, but a bunch of my friends, we would all say like, yo, Twitter shouldn't be free. I'd pay for this shit. Do you feel like that right now? Like, do you feel like Twitter or just any, so not attacking Twitter, but just anything like an Instagram, anything, do you think if they switch to subscription based models that you guys would still be as actively engaged in it or even promoting it?
I would be if I knew it was some way to either block a screenshot or you couldn't share the tweet. Even though you're paying for a paid subscription, I think that if you want a person to be that open and that vulnerable, they should be protected also.
I'm sure they will. It's probably gonna be like OnlyFans. Like you're gonna have like hackers probably be able to get a hold of the content.
You gotta have somebody like really, really technically savvy. Even though it really doesn't take much. You can have two phones and I can sit here and then screenshot shit too. Like that's what happens on Clubhouse. You know how many times conversations that we've had on Clubhouse end up online? Like it's interesting. So
all the time.
I don't know that you'll ever be able to prevent it and or stop it, but I just think the model, like the fact that it looks like things are really going to subscription based. I wonder how they'll be able to up the ante.
Well, here goes what's happening. Everything aside from going prescription based,
So
everything
prescription based.
Oh, my fault. I said prescription.
So,
Well, for some people, it is their medicine.
I like that cleanup.
That was good. That was good.
So I think all roads lead to porn. Now, before
no, I'm rolling with
now
it.
here we go.
I see where you're going because
About to
I've been watching a
expand.
lot of docs.
About to expand. So before Kanye West went secular, he had hopped or dove heavily into the porn industry, where he styled the stage for the Porn Awards, which was huge, the greatest porn awards ever. He also made merch, which those shirts are worth a lot of money now, and I wish I bought one and followed my instincts, but I didn't. Anyhow you put it, I digress. All roads lead to porn. So you see Instagram with OnlyFans, that's essentially softcore porn. Yeah. Now Twitter, without being premium, has had hardcore porn all over Twitter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you could easily. So now with the premium version, they're taking it to another level. Now, what I think is going to happen, because you see, I'm like Peter Parker with the Spidey sense. I could just feel things like everything's just coming in. Everything's coming in.
Can you stop moving your fingers in the screen like that?
That's my Spidey sense.
No, I know, but don't show me your Spidey sense.
Wilson sense. So I saw. So if you notice, like everything when it comes to porn is starting to become a little bit softer, like or a little bit more acceptable. You have. I have to mention Kim Kardashian, even though that wasn't a porn, she's a victim. Everybody accepted her, and I think that kind of opened up the door. Now you have a dude who runs the show, the Jumper No Jumper podcast, Adam 22, who does porn with his wife. You know what I'm saying? On there, and he still runs a legitimate, podcast.
Yo, so I looked at a bunch,
but it's legit. So now, if this guy gets on that,
Donald Rollins has a show.
He did porn.
No. I'm saying Donald Rollins has a show on OnlyFans.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about porn. So
you're just talking about straight porn. Okay.
I'm talking about porn being introduced as mainstream. Porn is it's becoming mainstream, where people who do porn are going to be legitimate stars. Like I'm talking about, like not like that subpar star that you don't really respect, but you just know their name.
Well, I want to talk about the fans.
My point was porn's becoming mainstream, and I think that Twitter, this premium joint, super follow, is going to usher that in legit.
Legit, you think?
Mark my words.
I think
future episodes.
I think OnlyFans is doing that, yo. I did a lot of research on OnlyFans. Like I know
OnlyFans is too soft with it.
Twitter's not no. I've done enough research.
Kind of research.
If I gotta pay for
a plethora of documentaries, looking at different OnlyFans, fucking looking at just a whole shit ton of it. And OnlyFans probably has been ahead of the curve for quite some time, just on the subscription-based model.
Facts.
Until a few other things come out that we'll be a part of. So
that's gonna be whack if Twitter does that. I mean, it's good business. It makes
it's good business. Yeah, it's good business.
Prescription.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild.
Twitter, aside from TikTok, is my least favorite social media platform.
You know what it is with Twitter? I used to be really, really, really engulfed in Twitter, and then and that was during like the Wild Wild West days and shit. And then it just got weird, and I still cannot figure it out. Like it's just weird to me.
I can't get it.
It's not the same. It's not the same. Like everyone is so sensitive, or they still do the whole, oh, you misspelled something. Like, fam, like that shit is just so whack. Like,
well, it'd be like I'll see like one of your tweets. I'll be like, okay, what the fuck is he responding to?
Yeah.
Then I have to follow like this whole entire trail.
Yeah.
To figure out, and it's just like figure out a better way. Twitter, give me everything.
I'm a visual person anyway. I'm a visual person. I need pictures. I need lights. I need all types of shit. I've always been like that.
I need lights.
Yeah, I need different shit for me. But to the fans and viewership, let us know what you guys think about everything we covered today. Number one, is chivalry dead? Do you think that there are women and men out there that still believe in chivalry and or take care of their significant others, partners, dating, people, anything in that dating realm? Let us know what you think. Also, what do you guys think about the paid subscription model that seems to be happening out there in the world? Are you going to be paying for Twitter if it does go fully subscription based? And then lastly, what was the last thing? I don't remember the last thing.
Chicken Wars.
Huh?
Chicken Wars.
Oh, the Chicken Wars. Out of all of the fast food chain restaurants, who is your go-to number one? Number two, if you've had all of the chicken sandwiches that are out there, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna judge you if you went to all these places and got them. But whatever, I get it because we foodies and taste testers, I get it. But out of all of the chicken sandwiches that you've had in the world, where do you rank or stack rank your pick of chicken sandwich that's being made right now? That's what I want to know. And then what was the last thing? I feel like every week No, we weren't talking about them.
Do we think that porn is becoming mainstream?
Oh, yes. Thank you. Do we think that porn, to Wilson's point, do we think that porn is becoming mainstream? Or I'm going to add a caveat to that. Do we think that porn is becoming mainstream and is becoming uncensored? Is it becoming a little bit more uncensored than what it was?
I like that. Also, porn stars will become the new A-list celebrities. They'll no longer be F-list.
No, that won't happen for a while.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But
so
let us know what you guys think. Yeah, let us know what you guys think. I want to thank y'all for coming out. I am Brandon Killabh BH Hall. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification button to be notified for our latest to the greatest episodes, as well as make sure to get in tune, join our Discord where we talk about everything from stocks, gaming, culture, and everything in between. Again, I'm Brandon Killabh BH Hall.
I am the regular Nas.
I'm Wylson.
Every
week. They
say goodbye, Chris. Say goodbye, Sif.
It's a button. It's a button.
Grassroots.